Hello, hello, hello.
What's going on, everybody? Happy
Wednesday.
Hump day.
Hump day.
It's hump day. It's hump day. What's up, nerds?
I'm flipping starving.
You're starving?
So hungry.
Well, I'm hot.
You are hot, baby.
I know. I wasn't talking about that kind of hot.
No, I can't help you with the other one.
It's very, very, very warm everywhere. Like, I just leaned my arm on there for like 3 seconds, and I'm like sweating against it. I'm like, ugh.
Let's see what the humidity is right now.
It's 11 million%. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are having a great night.
We're having a great week. We're halfway through it.
God. No. Some, you know what? Today was one of those days. Nico, what's up?
Only 34% humidity. Not that bad.
That's at
80%
4 o'clock this afternoon. No, 3:30 this afternoon. The boss, hey, can you do this for blah, 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 blah. And I was like, motherfucker. Not complaining. Got a job. God damn, dude. Middle of summer. Leave us alone.
Did he want you to do something that you had to finish by tonight?
Remember I was sitting out on the back deck?
I wasn't. Oh, yeah,
we brought the dogs out.
Yes.
And you're like talking to me, and I'm like, I didn't hear a fucking word you said.
What are you working on? You're like, actually work.
I'm on my phone, like working. I'm like, bring the dogs out. Hey, guys. Hope you guys are having a good job. Checking in from the couch, back in the gym for the first time.
Quads are hating him. And Ruben said if it's so hot, we should just make it a topless show. Let me lose 20 pounds. We'll make it a topless show.
Yeah, maybe end of summer. We'll go for that.
I'm not going to lose 20 pounds by the end of summer.
Why not?
Because that's not healthy. I could lose 8 pounds by the end of summer.
We could do that.
Yeah.
And eight, like, how about just
maybe
bikinis?
10,
how about bikini tops?
So it could lose up to 2 pounds a week.
It's all good. Guys, hope you're doing well. DJ made it.
Jess, I see Jess. JV, yeah, good for you, dude. It sucks getting back into it.
No, the worst part about working legs.
Well, especially when you haven't worked out in a while, it just sucks getting back into it.
Worst part about working legs is having to go to the bathroom. No matter what.
The tacos are quite diverse, Robbie.
Tacos are a protected class in San Antonio.
They motherfucking are.
Goddamn right.
Made it past 30 seconds.
All you tacos.
Huh?
All you tacos.
All me tacos.
Well,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I'm like,
taco
you know, the Bottega.
The Bottega.
We don't really have Bottegas in Texas, though. That's what was also kind of funny.
It's so much fun. Welcome to Bars Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that is Beth. Go check us out on the Bars Open with Beth and Greg on iTunes, Spotify.
ALW says, tits out with Ruben. Sun's out, tits out. No, sun's down, though.
Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, all the places you can check us out.
Me.
So, what's that? Huh?
So hungry, I'm delirious.
We'll eat some of the chocolate.
I am.
Oh, we got a faulty line, Craig. Or no, you bought that. I was going to say Craig. Craig bought those. Craig bought the chocolates.
Craig bought the wonderful, delicious chocolate.
You know what? It's all good. We're just going to hang out and have fun tonight and talk about some shit. Starting with Jill Biden's apology. Brought to you by our very own Jessie Wise. Because that was probably top 5 moments in Drinking Bros history. Like, legitimately. Because they broke to it like a news segment and they produced it like a news segment. And it was fucking so perfect. So thank you to Jessie Wiseman for doing that. All the fucking cameras everywhere. The microphones rather everywhere. Jessie, dude, it's gotta go viral. I'm just saying. It was awesome.
It was funny.
What were some of the lines?
Like horchata.
The
rice milk.
The rice milk.
Horchata with the rice milk and a little bit of cinnamon.
Jesus Christ. It was perfect.
Colorful as sombrero? Yeah.
As round as a sombrero. So as stupid. Colorful as a whatever, dude.
She said colorful as a sombrero, round as a
no. White as a tortilla. We know those ones. We have to go back and study it. I've only watched it 240.
I've watched it 2 times.
So,
but yeah. Hey, Davey, here's something for you. Imagine if you were a girl with those quads and you had to sit down to pee every time.
Davey sits down. Who's to say Davey doesn't sit down to pee every time anyway?
I have to embrace the suck when I stand up. Well, imagine sitting down and standing up every time you had to pee.
Katie, what's happening?
I mean, it kind of does suck.
Yeah, it does suck. But you know what? You're all the better for it. Is that a thing anymore to say to people?
I mean,
You're all the better for it.
I'm all the better for sticking my foot up your ass when you say something like that
that's
to me.
exactly what you say to me. Because Beth, so she gets little, on a side note, you get little, what are those things called?
Bioidentical pellets.
Yeah, pellets. Put in, I was going to say injections, but
Yeah.
it's really not an injection.
Not injections.
And they both popped out this week.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Almost 3 weeks after having them placed.
Implanted.
Yeah, well, it started bugging me, and I started talking to you about last week about it bugging me, and then last night it was bugging me really bad, and went and looked at it, and I was like, holy shit, they just popped out. It was so
Did
weird.
it seem like a little alien coming out of your...
Yeah, no, I mean, it's
So
tiny.
they're not like in your ass. It's like in your butt cheek.
They're in your muscle in your butt cheek, but they're tiny.
Little thin. I didn't know they looked like little rods.
They do look like little rods. And so it did spark a bunch of questions that I probably should have asked a long time ago.
About what?
Like, do they sit in there until they dissolve, or do they dissolve all at once and my body just distributes
I think
as
they
needed? I don't know.
Dissolve, they break down, kind of like a vitamin.
And then it probably, so you do get scar tissue after a while where they place them. And so I'm wondering if that's what happened along with the new hard workouts that I've been doing.
Yeah.
My butt cheeks are just getting hard. And they kicked it.
Butt cheeks are getting hard. Beth had nipple issues this week again.
Oh, my Lord. I swear to you, it is chafing.
You're just getting chafed nipples.
Yeah.
Why do you think you're all of a sudden getting chafed
I don't
nipples?
know. Maybe it's something to do with age. I don't know how sweaty it really is now. It was so bad yesterday. I had to leave class 10 minutes early because I was like, I'm about to.
She texts me again, and she's like,
my titties are dead.
My titties are dead.
I know my nipples are dead.
So
yeah, I don't know why, but I do have some little nipple covers that I bought when this happened last summer.
Not clamps, covers.
Covers. Oh, cheers, by the way.
Cheers.
Cheers, you guys.
Cheers. Hope you guys are all doing well.
That did help this remedy the situation today.
It did. How was peeling them off?
It sucks.
Are they kind of like pasties, like you'd see the strip club?
They're clear.
Do they have little tassels on them?
No, they don't have tassels on them. They're just clear.
What's the point?
They do tell you, and I forgot. I pulled one off before I got in the shower. I was like, not doing that with the other one.
Or did you just rip it off?
So they do tell you to take them off in the shower. My nipples hate me right now.
That's
not that bad.
Oh, I'm just saying.
But I don't know.
And a shout out to our sponsor, the Dr. Pepper flavored nipple covers.
That would be kind of cool, actually.
Right? Like lick
funny.
them off. No.
Beth is like, I'm going to crush a walnut with those butt cheeks after this hard ass workout soon enough.
I sent you I think I sent it to you. The first link for, because we're going to jump into some of the stories here. But real quick, while you're pulling that up, it's a dude hanging from a fucking crane.
You did not send it to me.
Okay, let me send it to you.
Did you email it to me?
Yeah.
I was looking at my text. You have to specify.
I emailed, sorry.
It's okay. Let me find it.
I've got too many things open over here. But in the meantime, Beth
Where's my Gmail account?
worked with one of my buddies to get a shirt designed.
Oh, I love her.
And Whiskey Kitty, and what do you call the other one? Good Kitty?
Pretty Kitty?
Pretty Kitty?
Yeah.
And Whiskey Kitty are designed and they're finalized. So we will have those pretty quick here. And then it's going to be a women's only shirt.
I decided I'm not going to get a Hello Kitty tattoo anymore. I'm going to get a Pretty Kitty tattoo now.
Versus a Whiskey Kitty tattoo?
I don't want a Whiskey Kitty because I'm a pretty girl.
Okay, that's fine. So
I'm really not, but I'd like to people to think that I am.
Drop of them last week. And just out on Instagram real quick.
Oh, you did? You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I tagged you. But you don't care.
Girl, you know I don't go on social media very much.
You don't care.
I do care.
So it's basically a video. Oops, my bad. It's basically a video of a dude that.
Yes, I'm looking for it.
So those will be. I got to talk to Bill Schofield with Modern Mountaineer, and we do have some other shirts out there from Modern Mountaineer, but these ones are specifically going to be for women. So we're going to make a few different colors and stuff like that. Make them to what Beth wants.
I do not see.
Okay, give me a second. I'll shoot it over to you.
I do not see Sam I am.
Do you want me to send it to your
see
email
Greg
or text? Text. All right. So, boop, boop, boop. Paste. It's pretty crazy. So you should get it in just a second. So this story.
It looks insane.
Terrifying moment. I got to go back to the fucking story of it. Terrifying moment. Construction worker dangles from a crane in Toronto. So basically, You know high rises, right?
No.
High-rise buildings. They use cranes that are mounted up on the side of the building or next to it. Is Ruben drunk? Ruben, are you drunk again? Fine, I'm okay with it. All right, I've
Hold on.
drinking for a while. But this guy gets his hand caught up in the guideline, like, so you hook something up to a big whatever that it needs to go up to, and the next floor is up, right? Crane picks it up. This guy got his hand caught up in the guideline.
Right. I have it.
Okay, you ready? You can plug in.
Good call.
Because this needs to go full screen on this.
I am full screen.
Hit it. It makes you hit
Go.
play because
Go.
we're gonna hit a video. Oh, no. Okay, there you go. Hit play. There we go. All right, so there's this dude that's dangling off a fucking
Do you
crane.
think he pooped his pants?
I don't know, but he's like Running Man, and you go, oh shit.
I don't know why he's doing that. I guess because your body
I
just
think
is
you're
reacting.
just like, please God, let me touch the ground. Let me touch the ground. Let me touch the ground.
I never noticed his feet before. Totally right. You see his little
Right.
white sneakers moving.
And then the guys on the scaffolding are like, stop, slow down. Don't crush the guy with the
yeah.
big
Well, I
fucking
think
thing.
the guy probably also had the wherewithal to get out of the way.
I hope so. But he got away with that, basically got out of that with just a broken wrist, right? It just kind of like looped around his hand. And I don't like this didn't get, I mean, he got a little bit of press, but I'm just saying, like,
But it wasn't everywhere.
come on.
I know. It's crazy, right?
It's insane. There's more video. You can go out and find more video where he's actually being lifted up and he's going, stop. And you got to figure that
The guy was yelling stop,
yeah,
or the other guys on the
crane
scaffold?
operator's way the fuck up there.
Right.
I've never seen this happen before, but
Who was yelling stop?
the guy
That was caught?
dangling from the fucking thing, right? And you go, holy shit. I mean, it's just one of those things that
I mean, I think his life probably passed before his eyes, and he was like,
100%.
please don't let go. And like he was probably like, don't let go now that you've got me. Don't let me drop now that you've got me, especially if his wrist was broken, because he wouldn't have been able to
I
have
don't
any
know.
hand strength
Yeah,
if his
because
wrist was
you
broken.
really can't see how close it is, but it's one of
Crazy,
those
right?
things that you go, oh fuck,
Oh my. Oh my.
oh my.
Oh my.
What would you do if you're dangling in the air?
Babe.
Well, then I think about those fuckers that like slackline and all that shit that, you know, across the canyon on like a piece of rope, and they've got like a harness and a little tether.
Uh-huh.
You know what slacklining is, right? It's like that. Remember back at I don't remember the name of the rock climbing place.
Yeah.
That little rope thing they'd walk across, basically like a piece of
Yeah.
fucking
Taut tape
Whatever.
or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But they'll do that across canyons,
I mean,
right? And they'll have like a carabiner and a harness. And granted, they're
they're
tied
professionals.
in,
And this is what they do for a living.
but they're 1,000 feet up in between a canyon. And they're not necessarily the professionals. You got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, but not over a canyon. So I'm pretty sure the guys that are going the
Oh, yeah,
canyon have been
yeah,
doing it for a
dear
little
God.
while.
Right. So I'm just saying, like, if you're going to, I don't want to go out that way. That's not the way I want
I
to go.
mean, if you want to go, what's better, going out that way or going out in, in a car accident or in the sleep?
In my bed asleep. Fucking
I'm so-
100%.
You of all people, I never would have thought said that.
No, why do I want to get, there's always a moment of, oh, fuck, in any accident or any situation, right?
Right.
You're skydiving, your fucking parachute doesn't open. I love what Greg loved what he did. Until the
loved it.
last time.
Until I
And then he went, fuck.
splat.
Like, made that one fucking
Maybe
mistake.
I shouldn't have done this today.
That one extra.
You could never get me to skydive. You already know that.
Yeah, I know.
Nope.
I
you
wanna
can
do
get
it.
me to do a lot of things. Skydiving, no. Nope, no,
Nico,
no.
no. Is carabiner a Latino word?
No.
I think it's a Latinx.
Okay, so
Latinx.
I looked at what Latinx is, and it's
I think it's a Latinx word.
what's all these.
I don't
things,
know. I
All
don't
these.
know.
It's a non-binary. Is what
Version-
Latinx is. It's a non-binary
Oh.
version of Latina and Latino, which I was like,
because you know the machismo and the machisma.
there's
that
no
a thing?
machismo. Nope,
No.
just machismo.
Oh, I was
it's just a
I'm
male.
trying
It's
here.
just a male
dominated world down there
male
in South
characteristic.
Carolina. Oh wait, South America.
I mean, there probably would be a feminine version of machismo, but they don't really say it. They don't say she's machisma. That doesn't make any sense.
Makes sense to me. If you fucking told me that, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense.
Because you're a white boy.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know tacos like I know tacos.
I don't. But I'm learning. I'm getting fucking. I'm like,
fucking love tacos.
I got a taco palenque.
I want tacos now.
I got a taco
So damn
palenque
hungry. Gift card?
text.
Oh, you did?
Saying, hey, we have a disc. We're having a coupon tonight.
Shut
I told Brian, and I was like, oh my god,
They have a taco tonight? I mean, it's a coupon tonight for tacos?
we're not eating that. We're eating
Maybe we're going to
leftovers.
redo our dinner
We're eating
situation.
leftovers, honey.
Damn
It's
it,
too
Jim.
late. Fuck. James Webb Telescope. Have you heard about this yet?
That's the one that does color?
Well, no, it doesn't do color.
Oh, I thought that was the whole thing. See it live for color for the first time.
Okay. So, no pictures from outer space are colored. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, it does. And I thought you told me that. That's why I was like, oh, maybe they finally got color. I
But-
mean, why couldn't they get color?
Because it's all gas. Like
Oh.
all of these
I
things
guess that makes sense.
are
I'm-
gas.
I'm
And I
pretty
really want to
sometimes.
just get your
Sometimes I'm just
thoughts on this
pretty.
because I didn't think you had seen any of these. Sorry, I got to pull my short shorts down a little bit.
Short shorts. You did wear very mature shorts today,
I
even when you were
did.
at home. I was
They're
like,
so
oh, those are
comfortable.
usually our going out shorts. Look
They're
at
Old Navy.
you.
They're from Old Navy.
Let me get you
They're the
3 more
flex
pairs.
Stuff from Old Navy.
Let me get you 3 more pairs. Maybe
cost-
you'll
still
start
cost
leaving
20
cargo
bucks.
shorts for only yard work.
Whatever. So, what's going on, Matt? How you doing, man? So, this is like one of a few images they just released,
Okay.
but every one of those, I
Red
think
dots?
Dan said it the other day on the show, on the Drinker Bros podcast, like you see the spark in the middle, basically.
Yeah.
That's basically like a near star to us, right? That's why it's so bright.
Okay.
Or any of the other ones that have like a spark to them, right?
Right.
But
They're closer than
all
the
of the other
smaller
ones
Mhm.
are distant galaxies. Every single dot on there is a distant galaxy.
So when you hear that, don't you think there's got to be more out there?
I fucking said the same thing.
I
And
mean,
I was like,
I'm very much a skeptic, but at the same time, I'm like, there can't be that much space.
it can't be just us.
I mean, I know
There's
God
no
loves
fucking
us,
way.
but I'm sure He didn't put all His eggs in one damn basket.
Right. There's no fucking way. It's theoretically impossible to be like, oh no, it's just us.
I mean, it's kind of narcissistic to think it's just us sometimes.
It literally is. So NASA reveals reveals Webb telescope's new images of stars, galaxies, and exoplanets. Stellar nursery, where stars are born, interactions between galaxies, and a unique view of exoplanets are just some of the new cosmic images that were shared Tuesday. So there's a couple of other images, and you can go look those up yourselves. They're fucking everywhere now. I really just wanted to see what your thoughts were on it, because I know you hadn't seen it.
Uh-huh.
And like, we're into Star Trek, we're into all the shit, and it's really just fucking amazing.
Well, I got a notification from KML because they were going to do it live, and I was like, ain't nobody got time for that. I got 15 meetings today.
Yeah, exactly. So after decades of waiting, it's finally time for the world to see the first images taken by the most powerful space telescope ever, the James Webb Space Telescope. So it's just, you think about it, it's just fucking pretty crazy to think there's that much shit.
Okay,
out
so
there.
tell me why this was a big deal.
Jess asked, do you guys watch Skinwalker Ranch? There's aliens everywhere. No, we've watched it all.
We haven't.
One of her best friends will not drive through
Mm-mm.
reservation going from,
Well, she does, but she does it with
Was that-
like very straightforward. It was
like going from Arizona
To
up
Durango.
to Durango. Yeah.
because she swears she's seen stuff before. Again, there is a show called Skinwalker Ranch that we watched a couple episodes, but we didn't finish it because sometimes there's just too much shit to watch.
But there's a lot of shit out there about it. But it's just really interesting to see, okay, so like what are the next gen? So they are digitally, changed based on, and the colors are based on the
But why was this such a big breaking news story? Because they've done this
we
before where they
never looked at that far out
okay,
into space.
that it was the distance and not
It's
the picture.
how
Okay.
big and how vast
Deep
of a
that-
picture it can
to
take.
go with that
Right,
telescope.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So like Hubble took pretty fucking,
Mm-hmm.
amazing. But somebody had back in the day, somebody had to go in and colorize every single when
Well,
a
they
gas,
do that too. They
say
just
it was
do
like
it digitally
hydrogen,
now.
they would color those particular things with a pink for hydrogen
Right.
or
Well, they
oxygen.
do that
or
now. It's
whatever.
just digital, right?
But now it's all a computer can render all that. So you can get like
Well, so yeah, so
rendered
it's digital.
image much quicker.
I do have one funny. So DJ did ask, is eating a taco a form of cannibalism now? I mean, kind of with the way she explained it. We're as diverse as our tacos.
Didn't she say something about Florida too? She said as
Something about Florida.
colorful as the plants.
I don't know the flower.
The flower.
It was a certain flower that apparently doesn't exist.
Okay. It doesn't exist? Really? No shit?
Well, I read that on somebody's post. I did not fact check that it exists.
We haven't fact checked anything.
And
We just
somebody was
fact-checked
like,
that she compared Mexicans, Hispanic people in San Antonio to tortillas and tacos. Breakfast tacos to be there's so many fucking breakfast tacos. We're getting them tomorrow morning.
That's like, well, okay.
Is that day late, dollar short? I'm still getting breakfast
No,
tacos.
that's fine. But then we're not going to order lunch.
I'm ordering lunch too.
Oh, you're going to order lunch too? What are you, hungry?
I'm fucking starving right now.
I mean, so am I, but come on.
But so go out, check out the web, the new images. If you
Matthew
haven't
Chase
seen them.
says, what's up, kids?
What's happening?
What's up, dude?
Don't mess with the underworld. No shit, ALW. How you doing? Hope you're having a great night. Can we say colorized? Yes, we can. That's what happened when we went from black and white to colored TV.
Colors.
They colorized it.
So, talk to me about this HOV violation.
Okay, so this bitch. I'm not gonna call her a bitch. Whatever.
A little judgy.
Been a long day.
Judgy McJudge a lot.
All right, so this lady, you know what? She's just pushing the line. She's pushing them boundaries.
She's
so
towing
in
it.
Phoenix,
Yes.
we had the HOV violation person who would wear like a monkey mask.
right. So that even if they took pictures of him, but how did they not get his license plate?
They did, but they could never put
Tie him to being the driver in the car.
Right. So
I
it was
remember now.
HOV also going like 100 fucking miles an hour. Right. And they also had him on, like the roadside cameras on the highway, and they've since gotten rid of them. But that happens in a lot of places where people will do the mannequin thing.
Right.
Or do those sorts of things.
Somebody got busted like several times doing the mannequin thing.
Yeah, right. She's pregnant. It counts. Okay. So Jess, does it? I don't know. It's not for me to answer.
Nico said he was the monkey mask guy.
Well,
I mean, seems like something Nico could pull off, right?
what are you saying about Nico?
He could be a sneaky
Sneaky little
bastard.
devil?
Sneaky little devil. Yeah, but devil is better.
Roe
than
versus
bastard.
Wade, pregnant woman fighting HOV ticket.
Roe versus
Haters
Wade.
tell me to get an abortion.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Isn't that totally off subject of the
It's so
violation?
So the pregnant woman using the overturned rate, excuse me. Sorry, swallowed wrong. Overturn of Roe versus Wade to fight a traffic ticket in Texas says she's getting tons of backlash and worries the added stress could trigger early birth.
Oh,
I'm like,
Okay, that's a little
go
ridiculous.
fuck
Don't
yourself.
don't read the sign. I mean, don't read
So
the.
she tells that TMZ
No.
she's catching tons of heat for this using the SCOTUS decision to try and wiggle out of a ticket for driving solo in the HOV lane, with some folks even telling her to get an abortion. I don't.
I was like, who's that
There-
aggression?
no, I bet you there
Aggressive.
are
I'm
people
sure.
doing that because
But it doesn't
people are
even
just
go any.
dicks.
I mean, it has nothing to do with the violation.
No,
why
people are
should she?
just dicks.
Because she tried to use her baby in a way that they found
People are just dicks.
flattering,
in general,
and
right?
she should not be allowed to
Yeah.
have that. I don't.
So-
Yes, dicks in
She's
general.
over 34 weeks
TNA.
pregnant. For Brandy,
Oh, she's almost due.
she says the abortion hate mail is triggering.
She'd be fine. She's 34 weeks.
Yeah, the baby. She could have the
Yeah.
baby. It's fine. I don't know the rules.
Unless there's a foot sticking out or she's crying, doesn't count, is what Katie says.
I love you, Katie.
That's awesome. Jessica and Katie are gonna
Is
fight.
the baby a +1 though? That's the
Because Jessica
argument.
said she's pregnant. Ha ha ha. It counts.
Depending on the side.
Go
Which
fight.
side are you on? Is it or is not? She said, anyway, so as we reported, Brandy says she was 34 weeks pregnant. And when she got pulled over, she was cited for she got a $275 ticket. She plans to fight it in court, arguing the fetus is a person. And therefore a passenger.
Jessica says
under
if she
Texas
got
law.
murdered, they would count it as a person.
Agree 100%. That's why I'm not making a decision.
I have to
But
say,
does said kid need to be in a fucking car seat? Like
no, because it
occupying
is
a
in a
seat?
car seat. It's the mama car seat. She's strapped
True.
in. It's
You're not
secure.
wrong
It's
there.
safe. It's
You're not
strapped in.
You're not wrong.
I mean, it'll be it's funny because you wonder if she's going to waste more money.
Is this the same
Hold
lady
on.
that's
It's
like
funny if you
pulling-
think she's going to waste more money than she actually would pay
theoretically
for the
she could have a
fine?
baby on board sign. Like, those members
and pointing to her belly.
those old dumb
Mhm.
fucking
Some people
little
I saw one
triangles.
the other day. I was like, that thing's like a decade or two old.
Yeah, that's like the same logic as
To stick people in the back of the car.
yeah. Like you're just a dumbass.
Ours would have 2 people and 3 dogs. I think that's cute.
They'd be like, these fuckers, rob them. Now.
What we should do is get like golden retrievers, a big golden retriever, a medium golden retriever, and 3 little golden retrievers.
She said, I'm kidding. I don't really think it counts. Brandy, who has a GoFundMe page this
I agree,
was like
Matthew.
day before yesterday. A GoFundMe page that's raised almost $1,000 tells us she's not trying to stir a political pot over the SCOTUS decision. Bullshit, bitch. You absolutely 100%.
No, she's not. I don't think it has anything to do.
She's trying to
What?
take advantage just like anybody else would. And maybe not a political, but she's using politics as the fucking.
No, she's not.
Play
She's
for
using
it.
the law as her
Is she?
playground. Yeah.
Is she really? She
Yes, correct,
firmly
they are
believes
awesome.
her defense is a fair interpretation of the Texas law.
I mean, nobody's ever tried something like this. And Matthew said the cop won't show up and it'll get dropped. Maybe, but
yeah, it's probably
at the same time, he's probably going to remember because she probably made a big deal when he gave her the ticket, because a lot of times cops won't show up if they don't remember the ticket.
Is that true?
Uh-huh. And if they don't show, and she can contest it and it gets
That's what
dropped
you're
a lot. Huh? Oh.
Goldens are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We've got one.
We
So-
got golden and a
You know what?
half.
I mean, the idea that, hey, she's not, if she wins, she sets precedent.
But somebody said they should get to count all the swimmers they've got in their little testes.
But that
But those
doesn't
aren't
make
people.
a kid yet.
That's not a person.
Need to,
That's just still sperm.
but if you're a
that's
dude and you want to
that's
carry a baby,
potential.
go for it, man.
That's potential,
Can
not
you
a
do that?
person. They
some,
did it
some
and
dudes can evidently.
have babies, carry babies.
Theoretically.
I don't know.
Evidently. The thing, though. You could. I mean, I think that's a thing. I don't know the rules with like biology anymore. All that shit's gone out the window. Biology.
Who knows?
So, hey, what are you going to do? We're going to drink is what we're going to do because it's Wednesday. And it's been
Wednesday,
already
Wednesday.
a long week because last week was a short week.
I told you that it was
felt like
gonna,
a long week. This week's
the
a long
3-day work
regular
week.
week.
compared to a 5-day work week, and I'm like, oh, is it only Wednesday? Somebody in my office.
I threw a little strike force in this one.
What flavor?
The yellow one.
Do not. Those are my favorite.
The lemon.
You screw up my count because my OCD requires me to have the same number in all of them before I can have a lemon, and now you fucked it all up. So I have to drink original orange and grape before I can have a lemon. A lemon, not a lemon. A lemon.
I'll buy you a box of lemon ones.
Just leave my shit alone.
No.
Man, I gotta go now, count them all in the morning and figure out which one I'm gonna have.
Stop it. You know what? Sometimes, guys, we just have to fuck with our wives' mojos a little bit.
Why would
Just
you
get
mess
out
with
of
my
sync.
OCD stuff though?
You're not OCD.
With that, I am.
You
I
just make
count it
shit up.
every morning, so I make sure that they're all even, so I don't have one left while all the others are gone.
You're weird.
I'm okay with that.
Anybody
I'm
ever tell you that?
unique.
No.
I'm
no,
unique.
You're weird.
I'm unique.
I love you. But you may
Facts,
need
Greg.
counseling. What's that?
Facts, Greg.
Facts.
Well, Lord knows I do need counseling, but not for counting my strike forces.
Do you know that the Earth is heating up?
Yeah, it's called global
Supposedly.
warming.
No, it's not. It's just fucking called summer. So summertime, if you are in,
AKA El Nino.
or is it
AKA El Nino
Nino?
Taco. No, they're different. This is El Nino.
Oh, I'm not talking about that at all. Story's unavailable. Jesus Christ, where'd the story go?
Nico said that's how Beth monitors her cycle.
Hang
Now
on.
Greg's going to get Beth pregnant. Negative, ghostwriter.
The story went away.
I have way better system in place than that. Ain't no Catholic girl here. Birth
You may
control
have to
all the
do
way.
this one on.
Couch is getting warm for Greg tonight.
That's all right.
That's all right.
There's nothing that'll happen.
Are you talking about the wife
Yeah.
and kids one?
No.
Oh.
Did I miss that one?
Yeah, you missed that one.
Shit. Okay, we'll go back to that one. Because the UK fine one, we've got another one for UK fines. But This one is fucking funny. I gotta find it real quick. So a man dumps his wife and 2 kids.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want family life anymore. Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. It's called a divorce and alimony and childcare.
But there's a hitch to this.
A hitch?
Hitch.
What's the giddy up?
Man dumps wife and 2 kids because he doesn't want a family anymore.
Bill's in the house.
Bill, what's happening? Whoops. There it is. But he doesn't want to move out.
Oh, wait, you did talk about this one. You
Did I-
talked about this one, and
Did
I
we talk about
said, get the M or F
God
out.
damn it.
Yeah, we did talk about
Okay.
this one.
Sometimes I forget.
Yeah, sometimes you don't look at your checked boxes that I
Yep.
keep for you.
Okay, never
Um,
mind. Let me go
Yeah,
check.
you did talk about that one, and I thought you can't have your cake and eat it too. And she just needs to change the locks on the door. You don't
No, you're
remember me
right.
saying
That's
that?
right. I remember saying that.
I
Yeah.
said she just needs to change the locks on
We
the door.
we listen. We talk a lot of stories, so sometimes.
And then we drink on top of that sometimes.
And I'm the editor, producer.
You don't look at
director.
my notes.
it
so
wasn't checked off. It's right over there.
God
damn it. So sunglasses,
at night.
UK. Fine. Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
You can't go in your history.
It didn't come up. Like they killed the story. All right, I found another one. Drivers warned of £5,000 fine, which is like probably $6,000 US, something like that, for wearing sunglasses, as some can cause dangerous driving. So basically, what they're saying, the original story was when it's getting so hot over there, it's like 100 degrees over there, and that's like pretty unusual for United Kingdom, right? For
Siri, stop talking.
England and stuff like that, right? So with summer weather in full swing, motorists have been warned of massive fines they could receive for simply wearing sunglasses.
Seriously?
Yep. This is
Don't
if
they know that they can cause
degenerative eye disease.
Yeah.
Yep, that thing. Yeah, they don't give a fuck. This is if it prevents drivers from correctly operating a vehicle.
Plus, you can't see.
Driving experts say that while sunglasses are an essential eye protection accessory, some styles can restrict vision while driving. Basically, it's a bunch of bullshit. They also you aren't allowed to wear flip-flops while driving.
Well, oh, because they think it's dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're an inexperienced flip-flop wearer, perhaps. But
I'd have fines.
We do everything in our flip-flops.
I almost broke my toe off.
Yeah,
the other
because
day.
you're in
I
flip-flops.
was doing yard
work in flip-flops.
So
I've
what's
yelled
that?
at you before for doing weed whacking in flip-flops. I'm like, what? You're smarter than this. I know
It
you are.
hurts, but it's one of those things you're like, can I deal with it? 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not putting fucking jeans on during the summer to weed whack
Oh.
the yard.
Just put on. I don't expect jeans. Put on shoes.
No, generally hits you right in the shin when a rock smashes you. Yeah.
Buy some shin guards like the soccer players wear.
Yeah. So they say additionally, bulky frames can cause a blind spot. So drivers have been advised to test them out first or stick to just using built-in car sun
So is they're
visors.
saying they're dangerous? That's why they
Oh, yeah,
don't
they're
want you
saying
wearing
that
them
they can
because you
create
can blind spots, which
yeah.
is true. But so can a lot of cars.
I was just going to say,
My
you ever been in a Fiat
My TT had a blind spot. Like you had to literally get
That
used to.
Audi? Yeah, that
Yeah,
little TT
that whole
Roadster.
side you couldn't tell if there was anybody beside you.
So it's
So, I think that's
Rule
horrible.
97, the highway code.
But what does the sunglasses with the globe heating up have to do?
So
Is
they're
it
saying because it's
reflection?
getting so hot, everybody's wearing sunglasses,
Okay, yeah.
right? Because it's
And what's
it's
that
global
doing?
warming.
And what is the sunglasses are contributing to global warming?
No, just everybody's wearing it. Come on.
People have been wearing sunglasses
Can't jump to
forever.
conclusions
I
here a
know.
little bit, honey. I just wrote some notes.
Well-
Just me to have a little fun in the notes.
Sometimes
And
it's hard
no.
to tell with you.
Damn it. Sunglasses don't actually lead
They
to
don't-
global warming.
No, I know that. That's what I was saying. Was
It's
they trying to
just
say it
summertime.
was? Well,
It's just summer.
you wear sunglasses all year round. It's not just summertime.
Well, I think in England, you probably don't wear them all
You
year round.
probably wear it because even if it's cloudy, sometimes you still get that glare.
Who does that? Oh, people like you.
What's people like me mean, bitch?
Blind people.
Yeah. Well, no, I still wear glasses. Just
You have those ones that go like auto tint.
no, I don't
You
because
go
I hate those
inside
things.
and they go like clear and then you
I
go back
hate
outside.
and granted, I had them like when they were first brand new, but
You
it
guys
took
have
like
those?
20 minutes.
Anybody have those fucking
Took
auto
like 20
tint
minutes to go to
glasses?
clear once you got in the place. You're like, I'd really
Your
like to.
65-year-old brother has them.
He does,
Yeah, yeah.
but they're newer now. They're better.
He's got the little ones. Like if he had the stylish Ray-Bans, no, then he'd look like Ted Bundy if they weren't tinted. right? He'd look like Ted Bundy if they weren't tinted. They're just like the big wireframe glasses. The dude that ate all the.
Ted Bundy was a white boy with short blonde hair. My brother's
Yeah,
Hispanic
and he
dude
had,
with
like-
really
but he had the
long,
big,
curly
giant, like,
hair.
rimmed glasses.
They would look nothing alike.
Yeah,
That was a horrible, horrible reference.
I'm just saying, be careful if you go to England and you're driving around. Sun glare is often tricky to drive with, as it can, it says, I just read that correctly and it sounded stupid. Sun glare is often tricky to drive with, as it can affect how we perceive the road conditions, while an unsuspected short burst of light from behind a cloud can really harm our ability to see. Whoever wrote this fucking thing is a retard.
Yeah, and the editor didn't catch it and look at it and fix it.
I hate people.
So Robbie said, did I miss it or did the show pass the 200 subscriber mark last week?
We hit 201.
Did.
We're 201.
Last week, yes.
Thank you,
Robbie.
Thank you. Forward this shit out. Hit the little like thumbs up button. Hit the notification bell if you guys don't mind. Pass this along. We're out on iTunes and Spotify. You can give us a little, even if you don't listen to us on Spotify, go out to Spotify, find us, and give us a 5-star review. I do that for podcasts that, if I watch them on YouTube, I don't necessarily listen to the stream, like on their, I'm not going to re-listen to something.
Right.
But
You
I'll
may
still go
listen
out
on
there.
Spotify, but you'll go to YouTube.
Yeah, and I'll still
like
give them a review.
I hear it.
Just to kind of help spread the love.
I have no idea what they're talking about, but I think they're talking about the size of Ruben's cojones.
Are they giant? Are they like the beanbag that was getting punched
They are
on Bill's
proportionate
Nooner
to my
Nation
body, if that
podcast?
is what you're asking.
Did I tell
You're
you
more
about
than willing
the
to
Nooner
assess. Oh
Nation?
no, I was here. I heard it.
Did
We
I
all
show
heard
you
about
to you?
No,
Damn it!
I don't need to see it.
I think I actually got screen grab of that.
I think you did too, but I don't need to see it.
Which means I have a screen grab in my phone of somebody beating the living shit out of themselves down below.
Yeah, and that's bad.
That
for you
was
guys.
brutal.
Okay, so put some cream on it.
We're not going to go over that one. I'm done with that
Why?
one. I don't really care about that one.
It sounds so interesting.
It's not really.
All right. What about an
It
Audi
would
R8?
sound much more interesting, but it's basically just a spike through somebody's head, but it's a dead guy from like a million years
Oh,
ago.
he was dead already?
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. It's not even, if he was alive, that'd be one thing. So talk to me about this R8. Woohoo,
All
beauty,
right.
beauty car.
I don't even know if I have this thing up. Anyhow, I had a picture of it somewhere, but I think it's really imperative that we have, can I just see the clicker real quick?
The clicker or the
The
thingy?
connection clicker.
No clicker on it.
That's right.
Can't drink my soda with my cap on it.
So, video footage shows the moment a mysterious R8-shaped object bounces through the sky. This is, let me click on
Why am I
this.
paused?
So, a mysterious Audi R8-shaped object. So, this is an alien. Of course, it's an alien, right? I mean, we wouldn't be able to do this without aliens. The bright white sphere of light was spotted by Matthew Norbury in West Wales, the garage owner admitting he had never seen anything like it before. So, aliens. Let me get to the image. Give me 1 second. Of course, it's going to do that to me. Come on, motherfucker. All right. Let's blow this shit up. Stop it. Stop. Here. So this is the Audi R8 shaped.
That's tiny.
Okay, so give me 1 second. 1 second. I'll make it better and bigger.
Somebody said the object looked like an Audi.
Yep. An Audi R8.
It's a really pretty car that they don't make anymore.
One of your favorites.
Iron
Evidently,
Man
I've
drove
killed
it.
my phone.
When you plug that thing in, sometimes it like short circuits the touch screen.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Man, I look like my mom tonight. When did that happen?
No, you don't.
Yes.
Let's see if this is any better. Let's go. Come on.
Do, do, do,
There we
do.
go. Sorry, we were on black screen. Does that look like an Audi R8?
Yeah, it kind of does. Or it also looks like the Back to the Future car.
Kind of look. It could be a DeLorean out in
Mhm.
space, right? So
Where was this snapped at?
this was in England, right? I had us up on the video before, and I can't find us anymore. Yeah, it's not picking up our secondary camera for some reason down the bottom. I hit some buttons earlier when I was messing with the shit. So nonetheless, Mr. Norberry, who said the object looked like an Audi R8, described how it bounced across the sky. It's the first time I've ever seen anything that looks like an Audi R8 flying through the sky.
It did look a lot like an Audi, but it also looked like the DeLorean. But it's funny, it's how people say, it's the first time I've ever seen that. Oh, really? I've seen that 4 times.
Yeah. When was it? Yeah. What else have you seen flying through the fucking sky?
And it also depends what I've ingested. That helps me determine what I'm seeing.
Little mushy ceremony before. I was just hanging out in the backyard.
Just
listening to the fucking drums beat. And I saw an
and all
R8,
of a sudden,
an R8 went flying by. What the fuck? I mean, it could happen.
Mother Earth sent me a sign.
Mother Earth.
In the shape of an R8 in the sky.
What does it mean?
That's so funny.
So anyway, so that's the R8. That's the R8 story. What's the reinvention of James Bond?
Okay, so
that's got to have James Bond. So are we talking like Idris Elba? Because should be the reinvention. I think Idris Elba would be
we've already talked about, like, I think Henry C would be a great
Henry Cavill.
So
with the mustache or without the mustache?
Without the mustache. I'm not a mustache kind of girl. I mustache you a question. So it's kind of funny because I think she's doing it just to drum up, like, make interest in James Bond, because right now they're in between Bonds, right? And so she said, I guess Barbara Broccoli is her last name.
That's her fucking name.
Broccoli.
That's Broccoli.
The longtime producer of the 007 films with her stepbrother and producing partner, Michael G. Wilson.
Jeep?
Michael G.
Oh, jeez.
Like it's in Gregory.
Got Broccoli and Jeep.
Said they won't speculate on who will don the next super spy tux because there have been names, like Chris Hemsworth, which I think he'd be a really good one too. Like he's big and beefy.
Is he getting overplayed though?
No, just as Thor.
Getting overplayed. I think he's too big, man.
Well, here's the thing I was going to say. So what's his name? Who just got done
Henry Cavill might even be too big.
I was thinking, so I think Idris Elba might be too because what's his name is a smaller framed guy. I mean, he's got muscles. Guy that just quit doing it.
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. Thank you. He's not a big fella.
He's not a very attractive dude either.
Well, he used to. I sound so mean when I say this. When he was younger, he's very attractive. He is very English.
What about the dude from Peaky Blinders? The lead from Peaky Blinders.
I don't know. I've never seen him act in very many. Like he was the Joker in Batman one time, wasn't he?
He was the dude that were the
doctor.
Scarecrow.
Yeah, the Scarecrow. And
he might be kind of cool.
But I don't know.
You don't need to be giant. You just got to be fucking.
You just got to be debonair.
Yeah.
And a debonair usually is somebody who's fit, like stealthy, but not super.
Jess, did you see the new Thor? She said he was extra. He looked extra beefy in it.
I have not seen it. It was the #1 movie this past weekend.
Yeah, of course it is. Fucking Thor.
But they won't. So again, Chris Hemsworth, Henry Cavill, Idris Elba. But she insists that she hasn't settled on any short list yet. Nobody's in the running. I'm like, oh come on,
Jack Mandeville.
Come on, Jack Mandeville. We're working out where to go with him. We're talking through.
Double up buck. Jack Mandeville.
What? So
who do you want besides? Okay, if you need just like I don't want to call it average, but not a Henry Cavill,
right?
Who do you go with?
Man,
like who are you thinking? Because I think they kind of got to go with somebody that's
Ryan Reynolds. He's doing
he can be
everything
beefy. Though.
He can be beefy sometimes. I just don't know if he'd be very. He's good
got
Bond.
The comedic.
Yeah, I don't know that he'd be very good. Bond. I can't see him in the Bond role because he's too much of. What's the superhero he plays now?
Yeah, yeah, dude, yeah, Deadpool.
Deadpool, thank you. Yeah. I see Deadpool. I see Cable Guy.
Yeah, not Cable Guy, but the other one.
Cable Guy.
No,
where he's the game.
Not Cable Guy. Cable Guy is fucking Jim Carrey.
Okay, well, it was something.
Whatever the other one is.
Yeah, where he's the video game. I honestly. I can't think of anybody.
They do need it. I think they need an unknown. I think they need somebody that's maybe not unknown, but maybe not from like current fucking Marvel universe, right? Because everybody's in the Marvel universe.
Well, they say we're reinventing who he is, and that takes time. So she's estimating that at least it's 2 years away before they start filming.
What if they went like full K-pop star, and they just pulled like some Korean?
Oh, and
kid?
there's some really like that
Wears
kid that played the
makeup.
Rings dude. You know that
Lord of the Rings?
No, the Marvel dude with the 10 rings.
No, not him.
He'd be a good Bond.
Would he?
Yeah, he's a good size. He's not super huge. He's attractive. He probably looks great in a tux.
Yeah.
Do you have to be English though?
No, you kind of do have to be British,
You
right?
have to be well, and that's saying there are British Asian people, so he could learn. He could learn the accent.
Is Abrasion a thing?
I don't know, but I mean,
did we just create somebody?
I just hope you don't select somebody
Theo James
based off of just their ethnicity, because it should be about the character and
it doesn't
not
have to be a white
their
dude.
right. It should, but it shouldn't be picked off of just because we're trying to.
But I think it does have to be
diversify.
Right? I think it's got to be somebody.
Well, they definitely. Well, they have to play British. I mean, there's some people that can do a great British accent, but like
Not
in The
me.
Mummy 3,
Not
the
me,
girl,
mate.
on certain things I can. Like, hello, governor.
Hello, governor. Trans Bond is what DJ said.
You said you don't think they will make it a girl because that would be a total different. Said 007, you're like 009.
No, that's not
Bond.
on me. Like that's on the writers.
But
we're on the executive producer.
I just think you have to be really careful, because if you think about all the previous one, like
well, they're
Sir,
all white
what's his
dudes.
name? Well, because
I mean, it's just like that's the. I mean, there are some black people, and there's some Indians, there's some all sorts of people in England.
Yeah, no,
Britain.
totally. But you still have to be careful about who you pick, because it's got to be somebody who can be. It's got to be somebody who can be very debonair and like own a tux and be like.
I think anybody can be taught to do that. Not me.
No, I was gonna say no.
I definitely don't have enough hair. Fuck it, I could play it.
Sean Connery. I mean, if you think about everybody who played him, they all have very similar structure, physicality wise,
and they haven't been played out. Like they haven't been in a million movies.
Well, didn't James Bond make Sean Connery?
Sean Connery's been in a
million.
million movies before that. So I don't know.
You know who would have been good if he wasn't 80 years old? Would have been
Sean Connery.
Nope. Han Solo. Blanking on his real name.
Oh, he's way too old.
No, I said if he wasn't 80, he would have been a great James Bond.
Nah, because he was Han Solo.
But he was also Indiana Jones.
He was Star Wars.
I know he was also
James
Indiana
Bond.
Jones. So why couldn't he be an English James Bond?
Yeah. So he was already.
We can agree to disagree.
He was already James Bond of the American culture.
What I'm more interested in, who's going to be the next James Bond girl?
The next Bond girl. It's probably going to be fucking. I don't know. I'm going to get in trouble if I say something.
Well, then don't say anything.
Yeah. So, a trans Bond
It'll be
girl.
interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see what they are thinking in a reinvention, because I also think you have to be very careful, because you could lose
your core
core followers,
which is why the Top Gun shit worked out so well.
Yeah.
Like they pulled them back in as soon as they put that fucking Taiwan patch back on that goddamn. They'd taken that Taiwan patch off of the back of his leather jacket because China, and they were trying to hit the Chinese market. I don't think you knew about this. So they took that off a long time ago. And then when they re-premiered it, they put it back on.
Pussies.
Right? No, they did it intentionally. It's a good
really?
thing. That's a good thing. They put Taiwan because Taiwan's
no, that they took it off. That was
so they were pandering a bit.
Yeah, that's why I said pussies.
And then they said,
well, hey.
And then what happens?
It
becomes one of the big, if not the biggest movies ever. Right?
For now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's fucking gigantic. So RuPaul is the next Bond girl. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like there was.
I like his music. I dance to it.
RuPaul? What the fuck music does he have?
He's got an album. It's got great dance music on it. I'll play it for you sometime.
Okay, good. Thank you for that.
It's on my Apple Music.
I don't know. I'm like, I'm
sure
me. I'm like, oh, that's that one.
I probably haven't played it in my car, because you'd be like, what the hell is this shit? Turn it off, knowing you.
Like, put it on Fox News.
Put it on GMX.
Put it on Fox News.
I don't put news on
the
my car.
Rhinery. This is where you drink rhino skull.
No, stop it, silly.
What is it? The Rhinery. Cardi
how
B.
do I get rid of that? Why is it popping up in my corner all of a sudden? That's so weird.
Swipe it out. So you can keep an eye on him.
I know, but I can't. ADD.
Cardi B might be kind of a fun fucking Bond girl. I think she might.
She's a gangster.
That's kind of the fucking fun part of.
No, they
Bond
have to
girls,
also be sexy and debonair.
She's a fucking billionaire in like real life, or maybe 100 millionaire.
Doesn't make you a great Bonds girl. That just makes you rich
I
AF.
think you're onto something, Robbie.
Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? It really.
Good ass spy. Fuck yes. I love that.
That's funny.
A wasp.
So we all know I love my wine.
Yep.
Well, there's a new winery.
It's made out of rhinoceros horn.
In Fredericksburg that is pairing wine and rhinos together, and not in the sense that you're saying.
Have an open mind. Cardi B could maybe
What'd she say? I don't have it
possibly.
open.
She said, no, Cardi B, stop it right now.
I'm with Jess. I'm like, no. I can't do it.
No, it's be
No. Anyway, so I will tell you this winery is got a 4-year-old Southern white rhinoceros named Blake. He is the first one in their
it's gonna be white.
Because that's what he is. He's a white one. He's a white. No, they are, I think they're classified. There's something in my eyeball.
As a white rhinoceros.
Yeah, and I want to say that the other one's like either black or gray.
Okay.
But
I know they definitely have black rhinoceroses.
So what happened was 6 years ago, this guy and his wife were on a safari trip.
It's rhinos, not winos. Rhinos.
It's rhinery.
It's a rhinery.
But they were on a safari trip in South Africa, and
they stole one as a baby?
They saw two rhinos that had been killed and poached. And it really, and the thing is that even with like all that they are doing,
do they have anti-poaching teams? They'll just like go out there and kill people.
I know, but things are still happening. Like,
I know, but they have.
So what they decided was that they realized the poaching wasn't going to stop, and they wanted to figure a way out from home how they could help protect rhinos.
Cool.
So they bought this land, and they bought 50 acres of land for the vineyard, and became a perfect place for rhino preservation.
This is up in Fredericksburg.
This is up in Fredericksburg. We're gonna go.
That's fucking rad.
Yeah, we're gonna go, and it says it. So it gives you the wine experience and they educate you on the wine, but they also give you an education on the rhino, and you can go up close to where his pin is at, and he's young, so they were saying that they will get him eventually. He'll get a mate, but he still has to gain like.
Do they work with like the local, like the San Antonio Zoo or something like that?
They do have a handler. Like, what do they call her? They
a handler, a zoologist.
Well,
a rhinologist. You gotta have something, right?
They do have educate about the rhinos. Guests can still sip some Rhinery award-winning wine.
Where is it? Is it like
it's in Fredericksburg? It doesn't say exactly where, but so there's
check it out. If you guys are ever in town, you want to go up.
There's an American Species Survival Plan, the SSP, which this rhino is part of.
Rhinoceros.
Yeah, this rhino is part of.
This rhinoceros.
There's another one. This rhinoceros, but so they're saying that like now in the wild, most of these guys don't even survive till the 20s anymore. So because
they get fucking poached for their goddamn.
Yeah. So she's a rhino keeper that used to work. Her name is Christina Bobko. She used to work for the SA Zoo, and now she works for them privately.
Okay, I was gonna say.
So they do have somebody. Yeah. But he still needs to gain 2,000 more pounds before he can have a female partner.
How big is he now?
2,000. I don't know if it says. Let's
fine.
See.
So he's still a juvenile.
Yes. Yeah. 4-year-old Southern white rhino. So they don't give his size, but they give his age. 2,000 more pounds before he can get a mate. They are though. They're gonna try to bring in some additional.
So right now he's just like banging his shit against everything.
Right now he doesn't even care about it. He's just growing rhino, but he's super cute. Does. I can show you.
Yeah, show us a picture of him.
A little video.
Yeah.
Video killed.
Rhino. Nope.
I started it too, and I was like,
nope.
Okay, so hold on.
All right, you ready?
Go ahead.
All right. Look at him. He's cute. And he'll just kill you.
He looks like he's almost like miniature because he's not. But he's big.
Yeah, he's beefy.
So this is.
He looks bored. Do they have a dog that plays with that fucker at least?
No, honey. I don't think he'll play with a dog.
Why not?
Because unless he started growing up with a dog, he'll probably be like.
I bet you grew up with a dog.
So but they're gonna bring him because I was wondering. I was like, oh, he's so lonely. But then I read they're gonna bring more in. So this is the owner.
Okay.
And I was like, how the hell does a guy my age afford a winery and a rhinoceros?
Well, business decisions in life. Do better.
Get on it, Gregory.
I'm trying. We're here every night, Wednesdays and Friday. We're doing our best. Right?
But I just thought it was kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Because Fredericksburg is also already a unique adventure.
Yeah.
If you like wine.
So, like, if you don't know where Fredericksburg is, it's
west of here.
It's just
like
west of here on I-10.
Little northwest.
And it's very, very, it's like very similar to, like, it's wine country.
It's wine country
for Texas.
Yeah.
The soil.
Well, it's one of several, because I just told you I found out Comfort, Texas, apparently is another huge winery that I'm like, we need to venture that way.
Just started out in the past couple of years.
Fredericksburg has probably been around for, I think, probably 20 years, gotten really big, and probably the last.
Like the soil content, the humidity, like everything. There's a lot of wineries out there.
And a lot of them are starting to partner with like wineries in California. So Becker Vineyards, one of the wines I got was somebody that they paired their grapes with another grape from California.
So it's a cool little area. It's about an hour from San
yeah.
Antonio. So forever in San Antonio.
Super simple. It's a quick drive.
Yeah. Take a quick drive up there. You can.
They do serve beer. So if you don't like wine, you can still get your beer.
Yeah.
You know, and you can walk around.
We're like the fucking.
You can walk around with it. So you can do shopping, and they have great German food, and they have the best pizza place. We're like the tourist.
You should make it. We're like what do they call those things? Like a little department of tourism for fucking Fred.
We like it.
We only go there once in a while, but
we haven't been in forever. We've gone once since the pandemic started. We probably once it cools off, because I'm not going out there this time of year.
Right.
F that.
My shit froze up over here too. So.
Oh, it did. Oh, okay.
One. But I got to keep an eye on this one, because I'm way back at a comment that Craig made way over here. So all good. So. Imagine,
if you will,
go to work one day.
Yeah.
You're just like, I'm going to my construction job, and I end up with my hand caught in a fucking loop. I'm
you already did this one.
Feet up in the air.
You did this one. Oh, I get what you're doing.
And I've got dirty underwear on.
Well, yeah, at that point, you definitely do.
Right. So what do? Well, when you get lowered back down, you want to change your underwear. Probably need to put on some really comfy ones, because you've gone through a lot. So put on Sheath underwear from sheathunderwear.com, 20% off. Use discount code. The bar is open.
I wore mine today.
Did you? What'd you think of them? Very soft and gentle and stuff.
I don't know if I'm crazy about the band, but
why?
Just because I don't know.
Because it's a little thicker than just like pretty underwear.
Yeah, I have to.
Well, they're more sporty.
Sporty
spice apparel.
Yeah, but I wore mine today. They are comfy.
Good.
No
Very
wedgies.
Supple.
No wedgies.
Very
which is
supple.
Always good.
I wear them for jiu-jitsu every time. They are super comfortable. They don't ride up. They don't do all that. They got the little pouch for your balls, in your little hole for your ding dong. So you can go check those out. Sheathunderwear.com, 20% off if you use the discount code. The bar is open. And just don't be one of those guys that's hanging from a fucking line where you shit yourself in boxers, because that would be terrible.
I mean, try not to. Sometimes it can't be helped. I'm looking up.
Just saying. Be Beth. Bus rescue. What?
They mentioned the guy from Euphoria.
From Euphoria?
Yeah. Robbie said, dude from Euphoria is British or Australian. Might be too young, though. I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
A lot of girls in that movie, that's for sure. I'm looking up at the right one. Okay, anyways.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, it's from the comments? Euphoria?
Euphoria.
ALW. Yeah, Fredericksburg is really cool, and it's not very far from here either. So, Jess, you're turning into a little gordita. Jesus.
No, she's not.
Come on, Ruben. Which one's a gordita?
It's a little... So a gordita is a chubby female, but it's also a taco. No, it's
like
also a taco.
Rolled up.
It's a fried tortilla, a corn tortilla, split open.
It's not a flauta.
Nope. That's a flauta, is the rolled up one. This one is like a pillow that you put goodness in.
What would Jess be?
Jess would be a flauta.
A rolled up one? Yeah. What would you be?
No comment?
What would I be? A burrito.
A burrito.
I love burritos.
I'd be a bean and cheese taco because I love them. I flippin' love them.
There's nothing wrong with that. You guys name yourself whatever taco you want. ALW said I'm a seca.
Seca?
What's that?
I should know.
You should know. You're the Mexican
I know
in the
it's
family.
very familiar, but is that like a
I don't know
is
what
that-
any of this is. So
Mexican pizza is what Robbie is. I like that too.
Hell
From Taco
yeah.
Bell? I used to love Taco Bell's Mexican pizza.
no. Oh, just kicked back.
Minus the tomatoes.
There we go. I got everything just kicked back up on my shit.
I'm putting in
You know, I think so I'd be a mixture between a fajita, like the sizzling fajitas, which
Oh.
are my favorite. Like
Yes,
this, the frying pan thing comes out, gets dropped off. That, and yeah, probably a burrito.
I don't think this and that is the same thing.
No,
Because this said the SECTA system is the device that is used to apply radio frequency energy to the inner anal sphincter muscle in the anal canal. I don't think that's what she's referencing.
I don't think she's that.
I don't think so either.
CCA.
Huh, I don't know.
The sizzle gets the people talking, right? Dude, case in point, I was at dinner a couple weeks ago with my boss, and he's like, "What are you gonna get?" And I was like, "I don't know what I'm gonna get." And then I saw the table across the way, two dudes got the fajitas.
You do that a lot.
I do that all the time. I'm
Mhm.
like, "Oh my god," right? And I was like, "Getting fucking fajitas, man."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's like, "God damn it, I'm getting fajitas too."
Explain
right?
yourself.
So I was like, "Those guys over there." Yep. So anyway, boom, bus rescue, honey.
Okay. So, you hear about those people that like narrowly escape death.
Mhm.
And I always say, okay, there's a plan for them. There's something bigger they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Well, this chick is one of those people
Okay.
because she got hit and trapped under a bus,
Like legit.
like a via, but like a
Like a big,
big bus, like
bus
a city bus.
Not like a school bus.
Nope, like a city
Thinking
bus.
like off road and shit.
Yeah, nope, city bus.
How in the fuck was she couldn't have been a gordita.
She wasn't. She's tiny, but so this happened in
She was a chimichanga.
Connecticut.
Nope, she wasn't a
Chimichanga?
chimichanga either. That's
She
like
was
a
a-
burrito.
The chimichanga is it? She was like a
taquito.
taquito as well.
Yeah.
Let me see. It's not the picture. Let me see if I can find it.
She was
But,
a taquito. She got rolled up like a taco.
She got so the bus. I don't understand how she didn't because she walked away from this first of all, but I don't know if she like the bus like
Second is skinny, dried up bean, tiny. Nice.
I don't know if she's saying she's dried up or if she's tiny.
Like a dried up bean.
I know
I
that's
don't
what
know.
she said she was. So
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
go with the tiny part.
Okay.
So it was the responding official said the woman was trapped under the front axle of a tandem style CT transit bus.
She was dragged under a fucking bus.
She was alert and able to talk to firefighters. Firefighters were able to
Did
rescue.
they video
by
of her being
using-
run over?
No, but
Oh.
they do have. I wish it was coming in. Let me see if I can get it to come in. Why is it not coming?
How the fuck do you get run over? I mean,
Right?
just thinking through this. I'm like,
Well, how do you get hit by it and then walk away basically with just
every
bumps and
movie
bruises?
I've ever seen, like people they get hit by a bus
They're
or just like,
fucked.
boom.
And it's
Right?
like if you watch Final
you trip,
Destination,
And then you're like, oh,
the second
shit.
Final Destination,
Yeah.
that chick gets hit by the bus and she's just splattered everywhere.
Right. I mean, I think
She's
that's
she's
probably not
splattered.
likely, but you're going to get hit and then you're going to bounce the fuck off somewhere.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly. Give me a
So-
second. I'm going to show you video. It's
Of
just
her getting
going
hit?
through No, of the rescue, but it's just going through.
Or did they have to like jack this bitch up? Oh, she was under there. She didn't like
No, that's why
get under and
I'm
then get
fixing to-
out.
I'm fixing to show you.
Fixing.
Fixing to.
Let's see it.
Come on.
Because,
Here we go.
Definitely not
Okay,
dry.
turn it on.
Definitely not dry. It's going to come up here in a
So-
second. There we go. Oh, she's under like those.
She's under
door-
a bus. And they said, what?
No,
They said that she was relatively calm. Her fiance came to the scene, and once he got there, she got really calm. But wait until you see. Come on. Like they're just trying to figure out, like, okay, how are we not gonna squash her?
I don't know. Is this coming through for you guys?
Looks like it is. happened?
There we go.
What
Did
happened
yours
was-
freeze up on your side? Nope, it's going. Okay, cool.
Well, no, it went back to the commercial. What'd you
No,
do?
it's fine. No, that was the end of it. That was the end of it.
So, but there's one that was even better.
Sorry.
Like it showed her under the
Yeah, it's
lugs.
just we're having a little bit of a little glitch here for some reason. I'm not sure why. But no, I get it. Like she was under a big fucking city bus. So she's
And
lucky.
She walked away, but I think she maybe had a hurt wrist.
Fuck a hurt wrist.
Yeah.
That's her biggest thing. Yeah. Well, you know what? Life comes at you fast. And if you roll out of there, dude, I hurt my wrist in like
And she was
a jujitsu
she
class.
was the right. She had the right of way,
Not even rolling.
so it wasn't like she
I
crossed.
just show up to class and get
She
hurt.
wasn't. It's not like she walked across the street at the wrong time. She had the right of way. So, the poor bus driver, he probably felt like
No.
horrible afterwards.
Bus driver was like, bitch, why were you standing on the corner? You saw him in
No.
that big bus.
She was in the street.
Yeah, bitch should have gotten out of the street. I'm driving a fucking bus. Like, go to Taco Bell. Get yourself some chimichangas.
Get a Mexican pizza.
Exactly. We're going to skip 11. See, you know, I mean, it's really pug x-ray. We got to do this one. A pug ray.
Oh, you showed that one
Did I? God damn it.
with the budgie eyes.
I asked you earlier.
I know you asked me and I forgot until literally just this
Fucking-
moment. I went, oh wait, he had the funny face.
We're going to do that. Do we do the Pringles mascot?
Nope, we did
Okay,
it.
you want to do that?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Pringles changing their mascot. Beth's got the store.
Well, they're trying
News
to
it.
change their
11.
mascot. And we all know, right, this is near and dear to my heart because I eat Pringles every day.
4 Pringles at a time.
No, 6 Pringles at a time.
Oh, it's gone up.
3 servings of 6 Pringles at a time.
You have 3
Yeah.
every
Serving is-
day?
Yeah. Serving is 16 Pringles. So I'm doing
You have 18 Pringles a day?
I do a single serving of Pringles every day. Yes.
A single serving of Pringles is 18 Pringles?
Yes.
That doesn't
Well,
seem
it's 16.
realistic.
It's 16 Pringles. I go 2 over because I need even numbers.
That's a lot of sodium, honey. Let's make you all swelled up.
It doesn't make me swolled. I'm fine. You see me every day. Do I look like I'm suffering from eating a so the man who eats Doritos every day that has
I was
just as
waiting
much
for
sodium, if not more.
No, I eat piles of Doritos.
Yeah, you
So,
love
no.
them.
I can't even tell you how many bags of Doritos I've gone through.
So
during
there
the
is a
past 2 years.
spider that
Lawsuit,
legitimately,
yep.
he is a kidney garden spider out of Southeast Asia, and he resembles the spider. I mean, the little Pringles guy. So let me
Oh,
go
salt
ahead.
is good for you. Not when you have
It is.
30 fucking thousand calories of Pringles attached to
Turn
it.
it on.
And Pringles are reconstituted chips. They're the dust
Reconstituted
from
chips.
chips
Don't
because they don't
Do
taste
not-
like anything.
do not,
Except
as they said in
they only
Ghostbusters,
taste
they're
like-
salty parabellas
They
of
are-
heaven.
they are McDonald's French fries ground up and made into chips.
They're sliced thin
They
potatoes.
fucking are they're
All
ground
right.
up.
So,
McDonald's.
anyways, get back on what I'm talking about.
right, we're good.
So, this is cute. So
Let's go.
they're signing a petition.
Can you just blow that up? Okay.
Sure.
Can you
Come on.
fast
I
forward
know
this
it's
bitch?
coming right now.
All
Doesn't
right.
he look like he has the Pringles face? They're gonna put a can next to him in a second.
That thing will probably kill you.
No, it's not.
That thing's gonna kill you.
It's a garden spider.
It's gonna murder you and your family.
But you're skipping the
Kind
whole.
of does. He's got the little eyes and
mustache.
the little mustache.
Yes. So
I
they're
see where you're going. with
they're
that.
signing a petition. And I signed it because if they change his name, everybody that signed on the petition gets free Pringles.
for life.
I don't probably not for life, but at least a can of free Pringles. All because I went change the name.
They're gonna
Yeah.
give you one of those little shitty like
the snack ones.
yeah, the ones you get in like a Holiday Inn.
Yeah. So
They cost you $17 when you're hammered.
no. Oh, the ones at Holiday Inn. Yes.
You
Not
know
the
what I
ones
mean?
at the grocery
Like,
store.
yeah.
So,
Hot dogs of chips. They absolutely are. They're hot dogs of chips.
so meet the
Perfect
Pringles
way to put
spider, a
it.
real spider with the Pringles face on its back.
Who
So,
said I can't look at it? It's just a spider.
who said
What
that?
kind of spider was it? Did it say?
Yeah, I already told you.
Just missed it.
Oh, it was a garden. What was it? A
A Chinese gardener snake.
something like that.
Spider?
Kidney garden snake.
A kidney garden
They called it a
spider.
garden
You
spider
mean?
out of no, it's a kidney garden spider. It's native
Oh,
of
you said
Southeast
kidney garden
Asia.
snake.
Oh yeah, spider. Thank you.
Holy
And bears
shit.
a resemblance to the Pringle logo on its back. So, you guys want to go? You can go to, the Pringles page to sign a petition.
To sign up and be a Pringle
supporter,
namer.
a supporter of the mustached spider.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that,
That
honey.
was cute.
Let's jump into feel goods. How about
Feel
that?
good.
What's your feel good? You got the ATM
kitty?
kitten,
Yes.
which
So
is
let me get rid of that because it's
not
freezing up my.
what
No, it's not.
we would typically talk about on this
Hold on,
show.
it's freezing up.
It's an ATM kitten,
Like
an
a
automatic
money.
teller machine
Yes.
kitten.
So
Once you pop, you can't stop.
I love them.
ALW said, get that little spider tattooed on you.
No, thank
She
you.
would be like, what the fuck is on me? We had a little fucking
Oh,
wasp or whatever
that should be my
flying
feel
around.
good. You were my hero. Well, mostly because Mick was just trying to fucking eat it. And I was like, you're going to get stung, you jackass. And so I literally had to tell the people I was in a meeting with. So was I.
That I was
And
presenting
I
it.
said, there's a stingy bug in my office. I'm going to have to put you on hold and get my husband. And I proceeded to be like, Greg, I heard you say, apparently there's a stingy bug in the office. I'm being
I'll be back in a
beckoned.
minute.
Yeah. So firefighter.
ALW's feel good is being Secca, a little
Aw,
bean.
I love it. She's tiny.
a tiny
She's
bean.
a little beaner.
Oh, now I get it. God damn it, a little beaner.
Firefighter saved kitten stuck in an ATM.
That's not a racist term. It's a term of affection.
Endearment.
Endearment.
Yes.
Thank you.
Firefighter saved kitten stuck in an ATM, and his new name is Cash.
GG, what's happening?
Did you hear me?
No.
Firefighter saves kitten stuck in an ATM, and his new name is Cash.
Nice.
Yeah. So cats are known for getting them stuff stuck. We all hear about them climbing into
call
cars.
them Fitty?
Fitty? No, Cash.
Cash.
But the staff at Fort Smith Animal Haven, an ATM was the first. So this cat, they think probably trying to find shade, literally crawled into an ATM and then couldn't get out. And somebody heard it meowing. So they called the fire
that's
department and the fire department rescued it. And it was taken to a shelter where it was named Cash and is now up for adoption. They also said he was a cat burglar because he was in an ATM machine.
That's so clever.
Yeah, but I thought it was cute. And here's a
Hell
picture
yeah.
of him. Let me show you.
All right.
Let me show you Cash.
Little cash.
Little Cash.
Cash action.
He does not look happy. He was hungry and thirsty, they said, but other than that, he was in good health. But he
Yeah.
was hungry and thirsty.
It should come up in a second. There we go.
There he is.
Little guy.
Little.
I see Cash. Yeah.
Yeah. I would adopt him.
Nickname Johnny. Johnny Cash.
Stupid.
If it was a black cat, that would have been perfect, right? Come on. Johnny Cash.
Why's it got to be about black? Why
The
can't it
Man in
just been-
Black.
Why can't it just been about a
The
cat?
Man in Black.
I know. You just always say that to me when I say
God
stuff
damn
like that.
I'm telling you what. My feel good is Paul Rudd, dude.
Paul Rudd?
Paul
Oh,
Rudd. So, I got to pull this up real quick. Paul Rudd did something really cool this week. I don't know if it was this week or last week. I think I saw this story maybe last week, but Paul Rudd becomes a real life hero.
like Paul Rudd we just saw in Stranger Things?
No, in fucking Ant-Man, Paul Rudd.
Oh, Paul Rudd. Okay. Ghostbusters. I was thinking the other guy we
Whatever.
just saw in Stranger Things.
Ant-Man. So this 12-year-old Brody had a ride home from school with a nearly empty yearbook, only managing to acquire signatures of 2 teachers and 2 classmates.
Aww.
And he even signed it himself to himself, saying, "Hope you make some more friends," he wrote. Right. So this kid said to his mom, and she reached out, right? Not to anybody in particular, but he reached her. Ritter's mom, Cassandra, had reached her breaking point. She told NPR Friday over the phone her son's message to himself was a reflection of months worth of bullying her son experienced at school in Denver suburb. So parents need to teach their kids. I mean, this is just one of those things. It's like, you want to teach him to stick up for himself, but you also want to teach him self-worth, self-confidence, and everything else, regardless of what happens, right? And if you see your child being mean to somebody else, take some time and talk to them, right? I think that's just a really important thing.
That's
So,
sweet.
She said after she shared a post with the school community in May, Cassandra posted her personal Facebook, wanted to keep her friends updated on what's happening. That's when the support exploded. Celebrities, companies, parents, kids all reached out. And there are some really amazing pictures of that kind of, I don't want to call them the geek squad of the school, all hanging out. They just upperclassmen.
Yeah.
Right. He was like a freshman or something like that. And upperclassmen kind of all took him under his their wing.
After
You know,
this,
remember being a freshman, like seniors don't know who the fuck you are or whatever, right?
No.
And they definitely
not unless you're a little brother or a little sister.
We didn't have that in my school. I had 900 fucking people in my entire school, right? You had probably a couple thousand yours, right?
Yes.
So basically, among those to see Cassandra's message was Paul Rudd, who plays Ant-Man, of course. And he said he wrote a handwritten note to him. They talked on Skype, basically.
And they texted.
They've got, they texted, and that's what this is, right?
Yeah.
So he said, important to remember that even when life gets tough, that things get better. There are so many people that love you and think you are the coolest kid there is, me being one of them. So it's just an amazing kind of
That's
story
awesome.
where somebody, because this was his favorite character.
He said, "You're my favorite superhero."
Yeah.
Don't
And
cry, Gregory.
I know. I get emotional with shit like this because it's like a lot of people have been there. Right?
Yeah.
A lot of people have been there where you're like, I
didn't fit in somewhere.
I didn't fit in or whatever.
We've all been there at one point or another.
And you can stick up it's easy to stick up for somebody.
Yeah.
If your buddy's, being picked on, or you were the one being picked on, your buddy can definitely step up. So anyway, it literally is just like a cool fucking
really
story.
cool.
So cheers to that little guy and
to Paul Rudd.
Fuck yeah. I mean,
Good
you're never
people.
gonna hear this fucking thing, but nonetheless, share it. Entertainment, Netflix, The Girl in the Picture documentary. This was an interesting one.
Okay.
So this just came out maybe last week or something like that. And it's basically a documentary going over it's a case that started back in the late 70s through the 80s into the 90s. Go check it out. It's very, very interesting. You're getting a lot more accolades right now because of the writer who wrote a book on it, kind of reignited it back in, I think it was
about? What is it about?
So, little girl gets kidnapped by a dude that's a fucking complete lunatic, basically, right?
Okay.
Raises her as his own kid.
Okay.
Then has a couple kids with her, marries her. All of this shit. She ends up dead. Children down the road, down the line. There's
just
all
the
this
story about
ongoing
that.
case,
Okay.
right? It's an hour and 40 minutes. It's worth checking out. It's tough, but it's like the guy gets what he deserves, basically.
Oh my gosh, the next one?
Yep.
I saw the preview for this.
I had never seen this.
It's insane, right?
Winnie the Pooh.
It's a horror
Blood
movie.
and Honey.
It's a horror movie.
We haven't talked about this before.
No,
have we?
but I don't remember where I saw it.
I was like, what in the fuck is this?
But
I don't even know how
this. It and I watched it and I was like, this is.
How did you not share that with me?
I probably did. You just probably didn't pay attention.
Winnie the Pooh,
like normal.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey horror movie.
Yeah. I think I saw it on IMDb.
Slasher film.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw it on IMDb.
It's one. It hasn't come out as far as I could find.
It hasn't come out yet.
So it wrapped. Okay, so when was this written? This was May. So it wrapped earlier in May, or it wrapped in April, and it's coming out soon. I was scrolling through.
Oh, AMW said this flick is out there.
Is it?
So
Holy
maybe.
shit! I hadn't seen it. I need to find this. But I was like, what the fuck is this? Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey?
Yeah, and they're all like Tigger and all of them. They're all like
you look at them, they've got like
that's
tusks.
Piglet. That's Piglet.
Come on.
And Winnie the Pooh has like, if I remember correctly, sharp teeth. They're all
They're all
scary.
fucked up, right?
Yeah.
So we'll check it out. If
It's
you guys
probably a
haven't checked it
total
out.
B movie,
Oh, I don't even care.
but it'd be fun to watch.
I don't even care. Absolutely. So, a couple of things to check out there. Today in history, the Dean of St. Paul's, London, Alexander Noel, perfects the way to bottle beer.
Interesting.
So, I don't know what, he just figured out how to put a cork in a bottle of beer, evidently. I'm not thinking they had a caps back then.
I don't know. They
Cat
probably had
press.
that, like the corks.
The cork, right?
Yeah.
But that would be like mead. I don't know. That's what we've got for you tonight. That was in July 13th of 1568, by the way. That's a long time ago. 1568, that was a few years ago.
Wowzers.
So, guys, we'll catch you on Friday. Military.
Friday.
Good, like, subscribe, all that stuff. YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, Facebook.
All the good places.
All the places.
Yeah.
Do that for us if you don't mind. We'll be back on Friday night. Maybe we'll do a little whiskey review.
Maybe.
How you
Last
feeling
time I
about
drank whiskey, I was really hungover, but it's okay. I ain't scared.
that? Do that for the people.
No, I did that for 4th of July. I did that for
That was
patriotism.
2 weeks ago. Patriot.
I did that for patriotism. I love you too.
For a patriot. Thanks to military first responders. Without you guys, we cannot do this at all. Thank you to all you guys for tuning in and hanging out. It's been a fun night and Wednesday night.
It has been fun.
Especially for the middle of the week.
Yep.
God damn. Get back on track.
Awesome tonight. You guys
Hell
are
yeah.
awesome every
Every
night,
night.
but you guys were fun tonight.
Absolutely.
I love the conversation about Ruben's ball size.
I got to go back and read that.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
I
funny.
wasn't really paying attention to it. For Beth Lamontagne, I'm Greg Lamontagne. This is The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. Thank
Have a
you
great
so
week,
much.
guys. Love
Have
you.
an awesome rest of your week.
Feed me, Maurice.